Alright, what's going on, you middle-aged retirement fund guys who don't trade stocks? You just let the money sit forever and ever and ever? I'm just going to go over a little analysis on the Dow Jones for you guys so you can see the overall direction that your retirement funds may be heading in the next couple of days or tomorrow or the next couple of weeks. I have some good and bad news for you guys. I'm going to make this as simple as I can. You might be screwed. Alright, like your portfolio might be down a lot, or who knows, it could go up. But I'm going to tell you what I see personally. So this is the daily chart on the Dow Jones. So each one, I'm going to make it a little taller so it's easy to see. Each one of these candles represents one day in the market. So today, obviously, you know, it went down. Don't even check your retirement fund. You don't even want to look. But I'm going to draw a line, and this line that I'm going to draw is a very important line. It's going to be right here. This is the magical line I drew right here, this blue line. Now, why is this important? This is the support we're working with right here, alright? Actually, no, screw it. I'm going to draw another line. Alright, so don't pay attention to this line on the bottom. Pay attention to the line on the top, right? Back in, let's say, mid-June, it went to this line, bounced off. This is more recently in January, went to this line, bounced off. Over here, broke down through, went to created a new low, I guess you can call it, of the year. But it bounced back, right? And now it's back at that upper line. And what does that tell us? It's at an area of support right now, a very strong, clearly area of support. Well, not so strong because it broke through that. But I'm just going to tell you straight up what I see. So I'm going to make this as simple as I can. This pattern is a very textbook pattern. I'll show you right now. Everyone knows this pattern when trading. It's called the inverse head and shoulders pattern. So what you see is, and I'll show you with the Dow. See this? What does this say to you? Neckline is going to be right here. It doesn't have to be perfect, but this is the more important part. Left shoulder, right shoulder. Your left shoulder right here, your right shoulder right here, and then the head. So, I mean, this is a pretty common pattern you see, but the only problem is that I'm looking at is, so, as you can see with these candles, see, this is the body of the candle. See how it's a full red line? It's not like a tiny little like wick like this. This candle finished full. So this thing showed very strong selling momentum, and it went down like a lot, and it stayed down. It didn't go down and bounce back up like it was on this, I guess you can call shoulder. So yes, it could still be a head and shoulders and bounce up, but the way this looks, how full it is, it almost looks like it's going to travel all the way down to this area, which is probably like an 1100 point move, which is also not good. So basically what I'm thinking, unfortunately, and what I see is, yeah, it could bounce back up because it is a very strong ETF. So it's not just gonna like completely crash unless there is a market crash, which is a very, very big deal. But I'm guessing I think that it's more likely to come down to this point then go back up from here. And what happens if it does, say it does go down to this point, way down here, that's the very scary part, because once it's down here, if you picture what the candles will look like, it could even break below that, and that could be the cause for a market crash. So right now I'm still feeling very bearish on the Dow Jones, and I honestly don't know what it can do. I don't know. I think it's going to have to travel down here and then maybe bounce back up or whatever, or there could be a crash. But I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't buy nothing now. But make sure when it goes down, you load up your whatever you put, however much you put in from your salary or whatever. I would load the hell up though, because this thing could be going down, man. Like, this thing could be like shit in the bed, like badly, man. So that's all I'm saying. But that's what I'm feeling. The Dow Jones.